Hi team, Mr. Victoria. Okay, let's have a look at this question. Simplifying this bracket. Okay, this is to the minus half. So first of all, let's just put these terms together. So let's just put some nice brackets. So we've got x to the power 4 here, and these are times in. So when they are times in, what I can do is put this all over 1. So when we're multiplying, we can get 7x cubed times x is going to give me. So we're adding on 7x cubed times x is going to give me 7x to the power 4, and 1 times 9 is going to give me 9, and that is to the power minus a half. Okay, we'll deal with this power in a second. So what we can do is, when we adding these together, we need to make this denominator, make the denominator same. At the moment it's just x to the power 4, which is a whole 1, so it's over 1. So I am going to multiply top and bottom by 9, so I'll get 9x to the power 4 over 9, as 9 divided by 9 is just 1, plus 7 to the x to the power 4 over 9. Again, we'll deal with this minus half in a second. So this now enables us to add the numerators together, as the denominators are the same. So that will give me 9 plus 7 is 16. So I'll get 16 x to the power 4 over 9. That is to the power minus a half. Now, in order to change this, what happens, minus just means it's got to be 1 over. So the easiest way to do this is just to simply turn this fraction upside down. Okay, because 1 over 16 over 9 will be just 9 over 16. So the best thing is to, because we want to make the power positive, this will be the same as 9 over 16 x to the power 4. So by doing that, we can change this negative power to a positive power, because minus means it's a reciprocal, it's going to be 1 over. Once we've done that, we should know that a to the half, power half, is the same as square root. And what we can do here now is just do square root of 9 all over 16, square root that, and x to the power 4, we can square root that. So we end up with square root of 9 is 3 over square root of 16 is 4, and square root of x to the power 4 is just half the powers is 2. So simplifying this, we'll just end up as 3 over 4x squared, or if you want to rewrite this as 3/4 x to the power minus 2. Okay, right, let's have a look at some more questions. Okay, some more indices questions. So it goes, express each of these in the power of base 3 to the power of something. So let's do first question A. So first of all, 1 over 9 is the same as 1 over 9 in terms of 3 is 3 squared, and that, if I want to bring the power to the top, is the same as 3 to the power minus 2. Pretty standard. B, now 3 cube root is written as 3 to the power third. Okay, cube root is the same as a third. And C, last one, when we're multiplying, well, before we do any multiplying, first of all, we can do 3 to the power 10 times, now 9 can be written in terms of 3, so I'm going to write that as 3 squared, and that's going to give me 135, so that's the same as 9 to the power 135, but 9 I've replaced with 3 squared because I want everything to the base of 3. This will then give me 3 to the power 10 times, and when I'm getting rid of this bracket, I just multiply 2 by 135, which gives me 3 to the power 270. and when I'm multiplying, I just add the powers. So that's 270. Add 10 is going to be 280. Okay, pretty straightforward standard questions, almost like GCSE style. Okay, let's see. To finish off with, we've got to rationalize the denominator. Okay, so we've seen some of these before. When we rationalize the denominator, what we're going to do is multiply the denominator by the conjugate. The conjugate is just basically these two numbers the same with the symbol difference. So this will be root n. In this case, it will be a plus 1. Don't forget, whatever you times the bottom, you must times the top exactly the same, otherwise it'll change the fraction. So once we're doing this, all we're going to do is now expand it out. So let's just do that. So n times n is, sorry, root n times root n. I'm just going to end up with n. Root n times the 1 is going to give me root n. 1 times root n, I'm just going to end up with again root n. And then 1 times 1 is plus 1. Now that's going to be all over. Now the reason why we did this, I'll just do it in longhand so you can see it. Root n times root n is just n. Now root n times plus 1 is plus root n. Minus 1 times root n is minus root n. And then minus 1 times the 1 is going to give me minus 1 here. Now the whole reason for timesing it by the conjugate is what you notice is here, as always, the surds will disappear. That's called the rationalizing, so the surds will go away. Okay, so they'll cancel each other out. So what I end up with the n plus 2 lots of root n's plus 1 all over. Now they've cancelled, so I'll just end up with n minus 1. And we call this rationalizing the denominator because now at the bottom there are no more surds left. This isn't a rational number.